Kim Davis. She has been in the news like crazy. She's her own little celebrity now. And it's funny because she's not even the only clerk that's denying same-sex marriage. Just check out Tennessee. Whatever. Kim Davis. She has been arrested and jailed and then released, all because she's been refusing to do her job. When you work for the government, you do not have a say in your opinions. Believe me, I know. I was in the military. These things happen. You don't simply say no. And you don't simply get fired either. You get arrested. The contract that she signed when she signed up for that job means you do not have your religion anywhere near that at all. There are so many religions and non-religions out there that you cannot force your religion onto other people. So the fact that her religion in her mind says that same-sex marriage is bad and no, don't do that, doesn't mean that everybody else agrees with that. And that's why we have civil law rather than religious law. We follow civil law that protects civil liberties from religion, because some religions are a little nuts. If we really wanted to go straight on that path of religious law, then we would accept Sharia law. Then we would accept that we cannot eat any kind of shrimp, like ever. Don't eat shrimp, because that stuff is an abomination. I would be arrested right now for wearing different fabrics if we went with religious law. Separation of church and state is there for a reason. We know that there are a lot of religions out there. There are over 5,000 different gods being worshipped right now. When it comes to law, religion does not play a part. With Kim Davis, her job was to just give out marriage licenses. Those things expire in 30 days if you don't get them finalized. It's the principle of it. It's the fact that they have this right. They are human beings. They have true love, real love. And you can't deny them that basic civil right of marriage, especially since it's been completely legalized across the entire United States. And then a lot of people are saying that the Supreme Court didn't have that jurisdiction. Well, they do. They do. They are there to interpret the law as they see fit. Back in the day, interracial couples were just, no, you can't have interracial marriage? Are you kidding me? That destroys the entire tradition of marriage. Half of the states were still banning interracial marriage in the 1950s. It's the same thing with gay marriage. It's a tradition of marriage that people are just lighting the menorah. That's a tradition. Hanging mistletoe. That's a tradition. And what's interesting about the whole tradition of marriage is that up until the 13th century, same-sex marriage has been going on. It's been going on in churches. They end the ceremony with a little kiss. It was normal. What happened to that? Religion is simply beliefs. Religion is simply belief in a faith. And you can't use your beliefs to control an entire population. Procreation. Oh my God, procreation. The biggest thing about marriage is to have kids and have a family and spread your seed, I guess. What about the men who got testicular cancer and had their boys chopped off? What about the women who got ovarian cancer and had their eggs removed? I mean, they can't get married then because they can't procreate? So just because a couple cannot have a baby means that they shouldn't get married? What if I was sterile? I can't get married? And then there's the whole children need both a mother and a father. How many single moms and dads are out there pulling double shifts or working their butts off just to provide for their family? I think as long as kids have a very loving and open and just compassionate family, isn't that all they need? We're all humans, and we all have the basic right to get married, at least in America. People come to this country for the freedom, and yet we are denying the freedom for people to live their life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness simply because an old book tells you no. Does that make sense? Who cares? It's their life. Let them choose to be whatever the hell they want to be. It's their life, not ours. Legal marriage is a secular institution that should not be limited by religious objections. That's not what we're about at all. Since 1888, the Supreme Court has ruled 14 times that marriage is a right for all. Kim Davis does not represent America. Or does she? I hope not.